Evening, everyone. Dan United and Kev United. That's an interesting haircut, Kev. Is that what a loss against 10 man does to you, eh? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dan United. We are here tonight, and we are happy to talk about Manchester United. We've got over Monday. Let's get over that. Let's put it under the bridge and move forward.
Monday?
Don't know. I can't remember. Look, tonight we're going to talk about wingbacks being the priority. We have spoken on this channel, I feel like, since the transfer window closed, about central midfielders. It's all about central midfielders. Anderson, Wharton, Baleba, blah, 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 blah. I think we got a dose of reality on Monday of actually, I think, a far weaker part of the team. Now, good to see you, mate. I'll jump in with the chats in a second. We saw what I think was an abysmal showing at left wing back again. And this isn't just on Dorgu. This has been throughout the season. Both Dorgu and Dalot have both been absolutely shocking there. And I've got to be honest with you, when you look at that, I kind of sit there and I go, I think there's more to be done with this team. We know the midfield issues, so we don't really want to go over that. There are some bits I'll go through later on, though. But I've got a question to ask, Kev. I saw a stat today, and I don't know if this surprised you or not, but our wingbacks have had the most possession this season in the Premier League. Out of all wingbacks, they've had the most possession.
Out of all the teams?
Now, we all know that they've offered absolutely jack shit. You know, you could say Ahmad scored, but Ahmad scored from a corner. He was lingering at the edge of the box. We saw on Monday how our wing-backs were pushing up, but essentially being crowded out and suffocated by the players around them. And so the question I ask is, what would you say is more important here? Would you say getting these wing-backs right is more important than a midfielder? Because it's a question, and people may say, but we need midfielders. But I think the output from wing-backs, and Steve-O's just put it there himself, I think the output has been absolutely shocking. You know, we've been used to over the years, Gary Neville, Dennis Irwin. We've had Patrice Evra, even Silvestre in times. We had Antonio Valencia. These wing-backs that we're trialing, bloody awful. So I'll ask the question again: what's more important here, Kev?
Oh man, that's very. If that's who have the most possession, but that midfield's so bad. I mean, that's a rock and a hard place, isn't it? Between picking those lots.
I was thinking this today. I was sat there thinking about the video, and I was thinking, yeah, but we could talk about midfielders. But I'll be honest, I'm so bored. We know midfield is shite. What about the wing backs, man? Like, the wing backs are atrocious, and there's no fluidity there. And look, a lot of people.
What are our options then? What options have we got in team if we say no, we need to concentrate on the midfield?
Luke Shaw at left wing back. Luke Shaw at left wing back. That's the only option we've really got to push forward, because in December, when we have the AFCON, we're going to lose Diallo. I wish we'd lose Diallo. We're going to use Ahmad, and we're going to lose Mazraoui, which means that we know our right wing back option is going to be Diallo. He is going to be there like, hello, welcome back. And left wing back, you've got Dorgu, who I think's been shocking, and Luke Shaw. It's
right. Well, that's AFCON time, isn't it? So shall we? Well, AFCON, we're going to be screwed. So let's just forget about that for a second. But I mean, if we're talking about moving forward long term, who have we got then? So we've got Mazraoui, we've got Ahmad, we've got Dalot, we've got Diego Leon, we've got Dorgu, we've got Luke Shaw. Those are all the first team options. Well, maybe not Leon.
Leon. There's been news about Leon, mate. Leon's apparently
first team. I saw that.
Yeah, but apparently he's going out on loan in January to Nice to get some first team minutes. Right. So we're quite depleted there, actually, when you look at it, because Dorgu. Let's be honest. We know everyone's theories on Dorgu. We've seen that he's not been at the races this season, but we also forget he's a young lad, and I feel like if we'd assigned Dorgu back in day when we had established left backs as an understudy to come in, get experience, and build that way, I think he'd have hit the ground a lot more better than he has now. But unfortunately, he's been brought in and he's been thrust into the first left wing.
Did he play better last season, Dorgu? The games that he played.
Awful. I mean, he wasn't as bad.
He was a bit better last season than he is this season.
Yeah, he was a bit better last season. This season, he's he just looks atrocious. I'll go through the comments, guys. Don't worry, I've not forgotten you.
He's not been great, and I feel a bit bad for him. I was hoping he would do well. I think we all were, weren't we? Really, we were hoping he would do well, and he bulked up and everything. Mate, is there something in that he's bulked up a bit? I don't know.
He just doesn't seem to know how to play football. He doesn't.
Yeah, his mobility wasn't. It's like, yeah, it was a funny one. I watched I didn't watch it all back. It was too painful to watch it all back. I watched something that happened on Monday. The thing that was sticking out for me was it's like he wasn't sure what he was meant to do. Actually, even though it's a fairly straightforward position. Am I to go forward? Am I to go backwards? Am I receiving the ball at the same time? Where is the ball? Oh, it's behind me. Oh, it's gone out for a throw.
That was the moment for me. That was the moment, Kev, for me. When I watched that, I watched it back, and I wish I hadn't, but I did. And I watched that moment when he gets the ball played to him, and he's like, where? And I'm like, oh, mate, when it's going bad, it's going bad.
Yeah, there was a few other times as well. It's like a bit. It's like it's fumbling under his feet, the ball. Sometimes he gets it really trapped under his feet. Whereas somebody like Cunha, when that happens to him, that's because when that's happening to Cunha, I'm going, oh, he's going to lose it. He still gets past him. He's like, puts on a burst of pace and he's past somebody, even though the ball looks like he's trapped under his feet. But Dorgu seems to just be struggling generally.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's hard because you watch Dorgu when he sprints, no one catches him. Like, he's gone.
No, he's quick. Yeah, he's quick. On the run, yeah, on the run.
It's not good enough. I don't know
whether he's as quick with the ball as he's quick dribbling. I'm not sure whether when he's got the ball at his feet, whether
over it. I'll be honest. I watched we sat there and watched on Monday, and so many times he picked the ball up. I thought he's going to fall over this in a minute. He was moving left with it and then falling backwards with it, and I thought there's no control. And I get it, he's young, but I just feel like we're talking so much, and there is so much fallout from Monday with positions in the team that we need to sort out. But I walked away from Monday and I thought Wingbacks at the moment. In January, I don't think the two midfielders are going anywhere in January. I think whoever comes in would have to play understudy at the start to Bruno and to Casemiro. So I kind of look at it and I think, do Man United switch this up a bit and go and get something done in January to replace or to strengthen what we've got? Because make no mistake about it, I mean, Mazraoui was poor as well on Monday. Mazraoui was so poor. Unlike
not really. There was some average, and then the rest weren't very good at all.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, look, there's names that you can look at out there. There is names. I mean, we've been linked today with the lad from Roma. I don't know if there's something that could do something. It could happen here because Roma now want Xerxes. Sorry, Wahaha, but they do. But there's that Zeki Celik from Roma. He's a right wing back, 28-year-old Turkish international. He's available on a free transfer in 2026. But United aren't the only ones after this kid. I say this kid. I can call him a kid. I'm older than him. Arsenal, yeah. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and City. Apparently so, mate. I caught that. So this guy's wanted by a few people here. The difference in this is, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know enough about him to sit here and say, does this guy come in and turn this around? Yeah. If we're going for a lad that's 28 years old, I don't know why we don't just bite the bullet and go for Munoz from Crystal Palace. 29. This guy is incredible. Plays the formation very, very well. We know we're in a system here where I mentioned but we know we're in a system here where we know that we need to get players in, and it's going to take a long time. I would more than happily go out there and plug a gap for the next couple of years and bring in a Munoz. I honestly would. He's 29. He's playing fantastically. Bring him in for 2 seasons, Kev.
Yeah. Well, I'm still going, God, do we need to start looking at wingbacks now? Well, I can't believe we're talking about wingbacks instead of midfield. What's the young, what's his name, Alacy? Could he have a little cheeky go at wingback, or are we just expecting too much? Or not? I think it's not Ahmad's position, essentially.
We do the same thing, mate. We do the same thing. I think if we do that, we do the same thing as Ahmad. Ahmad isn't a wingback. He isn't. And I fear for Ahmad a little bit because I think when Cunha, Mount, and Brian are fit, and we've got the striker back there, we've got Sesko back there, I feel like Ahmad's someone who will either just be chucked out at wing back because he's not got a place in the 10, which is where I think he wants to play. I think he could struggle. I do think he could struggle.
Well, if Martinez comes back as well, he's going to go into the centre, so that might push Mazraoui out to the right wing back position anyway, and then them two are fighting for it. And if you're looking for a more defensive side, then that's Mazraoui, isn't it?
It could have been. Look, it wasn't. There's no could about it. It was the worst fucking day at the office ever. But I just don't think the wingbacks for United, they don't give me much positivity. I don't sit there and go, oh, we got these wingbacks who are going to smash it. Let me go through the comments quickly. Where are we? Good evening, Chappie. I hope you're well. Good evening, Wahaha. He says good evening, Kevin Chat as well. Steve-O, good to see you. Ben, good to see you, mate. The wingbacks are priority. You did say that, Wahaha. Wingbacks output has been poor. Ben says, what's your shirt, Dan? Can't make it out. Little turkeys, maybe. Love your jumper, Kev. I tried getting one, but they sold out. Moved on to selling the third kit version. These are not turkeys. These are reindeers because it's my birthday's been and gone. Christmas is now officially on the horizon in my eyes.
That's why I wore the Christmas jumper.
I've been wearing Christmas all week. I have. Midfield is Casemiro and Bruno. Bruno doesn't get dropped, and Casemiro has been great. Ferdinand, good to see you, mate. Hope you are well. You're struggling to get the live streams. Watching the Chelsea kid reminds me how much I mean wingers. Wahaha, I struggled. I panicked as well. I on Nacho, but he's not. He's on about Estevao, I think. Dorgu has the best middle name ever. What is Dorgu's middle name? Hang on. What is Dorgu's middle name?
Throw in.
Dorgu's
Mr. Ball. Mr. Ball. Dorgu, Mr. Ball Smith.
What is?
Well, I don't know what his surname is. About his first name. Oh, Patrick Dorgu.
There is no chance I'm ever going to try and pronounce that name. Chinazai Perry. Oh, God, yeah, Ben, you've done me there. Steve-O says, in theory, if we push a defender up, they can pass to a wing-back to take it upfield. A nice dribble or two, and we can get up to the corner with it. A quick 1-2 with a 10 and put a good cross in. Steve, you make it sound so simple. You make it sound so simple. Watch what Bat Moises walk in the park, says Waha. He doesn't have the fundamental sorted basic dribbling and basic passing skills just aren't that. Yeah, no, I agree. Absolutely agree. And Ahmad, yeah, I think we can safely say that Ahmad's been shite this season. I think he has.
He had one good game. Did he not have one good game where we were saying he played really well?
Was that against Forest? No, not Forest. Was that who was it? Was it Liverpool? Or was it Sunderland? I think it was Sunderland. To be honest, Dan, our wingbacks are poor on crosses. They're really bad. They are. Moxie, good to see you, my man. Yes, and remember to like and subscribe, people. We will see Moxie soon. Liverpool losing at home. Do you know? I don't get surprised by that anymore.
I mean, what happened last night with all the results as well? City lost. Newcastle lost.
Oh, I fucking loved
Chelsea it. Barcelona. What was going on there? All that.
I went on to Loaded Mag's show last night to take my whooping before our stream, and they were sat there, the Newcastle boys, sunglasses on because they beat City, feeling all confident. They never learn. They never learn. They never learn. Steve-O says even Ahmad prefers to cut inside rather than cross the ball, even when while he's at Sunderland. This is the thing though with Ahmad. Ahmad this season picks the ball up, he'll move forward 5 or 6 steps, then he turns round.
He plays quite similar to Brian as well, doesn't he? They both play the same sort of way. So, I mean, they had got a fit. It was blatantly obvious that it's almost like he was out of position on Monday. It's like he just needs to be back there. The relationship's been formed. The team seemed more stable with him being back there. And they're still doing pretty much the same thing, but they're making it work almost. But yeah, he's not been brilliant. No, he's not been brilliant.
Ben says we need wing-backs that are more attack-minded. We need wing-backs that can put a bloody cross in. I mean, give me a wing-back that will get to the byline and put a fucking cross in the box. I'd be able to
headed.
Well, yeah, well. In fact, actually, that's what I wanted to check. I was going to check before I come on stream. Just 2 seconds. Hang on a minute. I want to check on because Sesko. It was spoken that Sesko might not be as far off as everybody thought he was. Hang on a second. Cunha. Cunha should be back apparently. Yeah, back against Palace. Sesko. Early December. Okay, early December. Well, I say early December. That's next week. What does that even mean?
It is virtually early December.
Maguire's one, we don't know. Apparently, Maguire's not trained since limping off a fortnight ago.
Liverpool 1-1.
Oh, is it? Oh, fuck. To be honest, I'm happy with a goalie, with the goalie in the back three and our front three. It's the rest down. And it's funny, isn't it? Because our fundamental.
Well, sorry to interrupt, if they are if they're getting most of the ball, then let's. I mean, that's such a surprising start. I'm so surprised at that start. I thought it would have been the three up front that were having most of the ball.
But you think about it, right? And Steve's comment there, you've got, the goalkeeper, the three in front of him. Then it's apparently a 4, according to Rúben. That 4 are shocking. And that is a whole line of our formation that are absolutely on the floor at the moment.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's what terrifies me about this team at the moment.
Well, so when they're... So no, I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. I'm trying to go, who else have we got in the team that we can just focus on the midfield?
You sound like a Sunday League gaffer on a Saturday night when everyone... Who else we got? Jim can play left wing back.
Who can we put in there? Can Martinez? Can he do a wing back show?
Don't
play midfield. He can play right wing back. He can play defense. He can play up front.
Imagine Carl would definitely say that if he was here. Carl would be like, "Well, hang on. Yeah. I've got an idea, lads. Hold up, lads. I've got an idea." So the wing backs are the priority. My worry for the left side of it is the right side we know is cooked at the moment, but the left side we know that there's obviously Luke Shaw, who we don't know what Luke Shaw we're getting because we haven't played him there. Yeah. I hope he does play him there, but we don't know what we're getting there with that. You got Dorgu. Leon's obviously going out on loan. United,
is definitely going.
Apparently so. Yeah, apparently it's pretty much done. Apparently it's pretty much done. Again, it could go wrong. It depends on injuries, doesn't it? Who do United go for in a left wing back position? Because there's only one for me that I would absolutely be banging down the door to get in through Old Trafford, and that's Robinson from Fulham.
Fulham, that's what I was going to say.
I think Anthony, he'd be quality. He's rapid like Dorgu, but he's so good on the ball. And I think a player like Anthony Robinson coming in would galvanise that left-hand side. I think he would link up so well with Cunha when Cunha's fit. I think that would change it completely. How long's Anthony Robinson got left on his contract? Hang on a minute.
And if we're thinking about, along the strategy that's working in the front three for us is Premier League proven players, then that would be a good option.
So he's got two and a half years left. 2.5 years left. And transfer. What were you going to say?
Who else can we steal? Who else can we try and nick?
Apparently, mate, they've got him valued at around 35 million on Transfer Market. Now, again, that's just on Transfer Market.
What age is he?
He's 28. Just turned 28. So he's another one. I think you bring someone like that in for 2 or 3 seasons. That will allow Dorgu to learn. That will allow Leon to improve, to get bigger, to learn the game. I think United at the moment. I can't believe I'm going to say this, Kev. And chat, you're gonna laugh at me for saying this, but I would go for a wing back over a midfielder in January. I would. I'd go and get it done. I'd go and do it. I'd just say, do you know what? Forget this. United obviously aren't going to do what we think they're going to do in January with a midfielder. Put all your energy into getting a decent left wing back in, like a solid left wing back. And Anthony Robinson, 2 years left on his contract. I just wonder if you went in there and put like a 40 million bid in or something like that, whether Fulham would go, do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. What would you say?
Whether Fulham would do it or not? Maybe. There'd be some push from him. He'd need to want to come. That's our profile as well. He needs to want to come and play for us. If that's where the focus of our play is, I mean, are we going to survive if we just get wing backs with that midfield? People just running through us.
I think
if the play's concentrated out there, that's such a hard question. It is rock and hard place. That is. I don't know. I think I'd still lean towards the midfield and just try and make do with the wing backs. So what's the lesser of two evils? Have we got better wing backs than we've got midfield, or have we got better midfield than we've got wing backs?
I think. But again, you go back to rock and hard place. We are in a rock and hard place because we've got potentially 3 midfielders. I mean, Agate missing, no chance. We've got 3 midfielders that could potentially piss off in the summer. We've got a bunch of wing backs that can't seem to play football for us in the right way. We still need a backup striker. They're still talking about Harry Maguire. Is he going to stay or is he going to go? Do we just go out and get another centre back? United could potentially need 7 players.
So where are we weakest? Are we weakest in the midfield or are we weakest in wing back areas? Where are we getting beaten? Where are teams taking advantage of us in most?
Wing-backs. I think wing backs.
You think wing backs? I see. I'd still go for the midfield. I mean, I'd not thought about it in terms of that are we weakest in the wing back area, but yeah, well my God, Dorgu and okay.
You know what I mean? It doesn't. You sit when you sit there and deep
melting that is
because we've spoken about central midfielders for so long, and you actually sit there and go, "Hang on a minute." It does. It makes it kept me up last night. I'm going to be honest with you. It kept me up last night. Let's have a look through some more of these comments. City made change. Yeah. City didn't need it last night, did they? Anthony back for left wing back. Jesus Christ, Ben, get off the beers. What attributes do you need for a left wing back? We need a left wing back that can control the ball, run up the pitch, and do something in the final third. Sounds like I'm asking for the reinvention of the wheel with that, but it is that simple. We just need a left wing back that can be positionally sound, who is used to playing a formation, who can go up there and offer something in an attacking sense. Because at the moment, Kev, our wing backs are offering excuses. That's all it is.
Ideally, Premier League players, and
he does fit the bill with that. Steve-O says he's too old at 28. Hey, be careful what you're saying about too old there. Wahaha, I can just picture Wahaha sat there on his screen. You're finally coming over to my side.
With his cat on his lap as
well.
Yeah,
with his cat. I knew you'd come to my side. And we spoke about this just earlier, but Steve, I think this is what Cunha's missing in his position. I think that's why we've seen Cunha struggle so much. When you look back, and I have looked back, Cunha has to play so deep on that left side. You see this lad have to drop so bloody deep.
Yeah, he plays better when he's got a bit more freedom. That's there was an interview with him. I can't remember what it was, but he was saying about why he did so well at Wolves is because the manager said just go out and do what you need to do, and he felt like he had a lot more freedom. But he's got more of a job to do in the United team. He's still doing the dribbling and all the rest of it, but he's doing it from a lot deeper.
Yeah, he's having to come back so further back, and I think that's what's hampering his.
He has helped us, though. I mean, against Liverpool, and some of that, getting the ball out and just running it up the field a bit, as when we were struggling at the end. I mean, he did that so well.
But then you look at Spurs, and I moaned about him at Spurs, but then when you go back and you actually think about it, the poor bloke had zero help on the left-hand side. You know, he had zero help. And I think as a stopgap, if you're not going to go out there and get a wing-back in January, just fucking push Luke Shaw there, for the love of Christ. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know what your plan for the week in terms of videos. I think we'll obviously do the look ahead maybe on Friday or something at the match. But I was thinking about a starting 11 for that game because I think Martinez has to start. I think he might have to start and just try that straight off. He can always come off if he's struggling.
Yeah. No, I agree. DeMarco from Inter. I'd love DeMarco from Inter. And the reason I didn't mention him is because I think we've got... In fact, to be fair, Wahaha comes in and says that he's leaving Inter. I can't see him coming to United, but I'd love DeMarco. I think DeMarco's absolutely class. Another one that's 28. And I did run rings around Dorgu. I mean, he sat Dorgu down so many times. The problem is when we have the ball in possession, Kev, we have no options, and that's true. That is true. Oh, my God.
Do you mean up front, Steve? If you're talking about you're talking about like Cunha having the ball,
I think what he's alluded to, and you alluded to this a couple of times. To be fair, mate, on Monday, we get the ball, we progress up the field, and you'd look at the two midfielders, or you would look at the wing backs. To be fair to them, they'd be looking in front of them, and everyone was stood still.
Yeah, there was a lot of standing.
Whereas when you look at this, and this goes back to our argument with Gary Neville about Sesko just standing up there. Sesko, you miss him. He takes players.
Yeah, he's got a better sense. He has got a better sense for a striker. I know we did well with the false 9 against Liverpool, but that was a very specific set of circumstances. I think we just play better when we've got a proper striker proper striker.
I agree. Tarek Lamptey, I remember Lamptey broke through. Everyone thought he was going to be world class, but I mean, Brighton ended up letting him go.
Did he not have a bad injury? Did he not get injured?
I think he ended up injury prone more than anything, didn't he? Maybe we should try a formation with good old fullbacks. I'm glad you said that, Chappie, because I saw a statement today. Apparently, Amorim on an interview has said that he is flexible. Everyone thinks he's going to stick to this formation, and this formation, can see us play a 4-3-3. And I sat there and I went, I'm not lagging. Don't worry, I'm not lagging. I went, what? What? When? Have I missed something, Kev? Have I missed something?
No, he's not done it yet.
No. So I thought it was interesting.
Not to our untrained eyes, he's not done it. I haven't seen a 4-4-3. I mean, that we should something like that should have happened on Monday.
We need a 4-4-3, mate. Absolutely. We'll take the extra player, mate. We fucking need it.
4-3-3, 4-3-4. We need.
I don't know. I just laughed at that comment. I thought, fucking hell, Amorim, come on. And there we go. No movement, absolutely. Xerxes was made to stand next to centre-back, centre-half, looked lost. He was too busy arguing with Tarkowski. Wahaha. Xerxes' head was rattled in the first 5 minutes when he went through him, and it didn't recover, I don't think. Good evening, Anthony. Hope you are well. Now, look, I do want to talk about this. I want to bring this up on screen.
Maybe Xerxes was just, he's maybe just trying a bit too hard. He was trying to prove a point or something, or just trying to prove that he can be the starter, he can be that player, he can play that position. And he just went a bit too far.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Let me just
a bit over exuberant.
I love that.
I don't think he played that well. I know people have maybe said he did, but I don't think he did.
I thought he was bloody awful.
I did. Trying to be diplomatic, Dan.
I know, but I'm sick of being diplomatic. He was fucking woeful. I love you, Wahaha. You know that, but I thought he was fucking awful. He's making me swear. That's
he didn't have the only shot, though. As I said, he didn't have the only shot.
No, he didn't have the only shot. Let me just change this a second because I don't like that background. Right. So these are the next 6 fixtures for Manchester United, and I'm interested to see what people's opinions are on these fixtures. Now we've got off the wave of emotion of 5 unbeaten. December is coming quick and fast, people. It's here on Monday. So I want to go through with everyone here. I want to go through with you, Kev. I want to go through our results here and see what we think we can pick up. So we've got 6 fixtures, 18 points to be had. Palace away on Sunday, Kev. What are you thinking? that breath just said it all. Oh.
I mean, I was thinking win, but before Monday, but maybe a draw. Can we get a draw there? Can we go and get a draw? We've got big Wolves. I don't have confidence against Villa. West Ham slightly resurgent. Bournemouth have fallen off the pace a bit. You never know what Newcastle you're going to get. That's not. I think that's actually, apart from Wolves maybe, because they're still awful. They're still awful. They're not going to. I don't think they're going to get any sort of manager bounce down at Wolves. They're just terrible. Wolves are.
Well, I'll give you something, right? I'll give you something. We'll go through it game by game. I'll give you something. You're going to love this. In our last 5 games against Crystal Palace, we've scored 2 goals, and that was in a 2-1 win in 2023. Since then, we've lost 1-0 at their place. We've lost 4-0. We've drawn 0-0. We've lost 2-0. We are we're fucked because it doesn't even get better from then. In the last 10 games against Crystal Palace, we have won 2, drawn 3. We don't have a great record against this team. They seem to be our bogey team. They really, really do.
It's 12 o'clock as well. Oh, it's Sunday, 12.
Sunday at 12, my man. Sunday at 12.
Oh, we'll catch them cold. We'll catch them cold.
I hope so. I'm going to...
You've got to be confident.
I'm going to go with my stupid head here. After everything I've just said, I just wonder if United... Are Palace playing tomorrow night as well? Hang on a minute. Palace fixtures. Are they playing in the Conference League? They are. They're away tomorrow to Strasbourg. I am going to err on the side of optimism, and I'm going to say absolutely no reason why we can't go there and pick up a win. We've been to Anfield and do it, and that was on the back of some awful performances other than the Sunderland game. I am going to say we can go there and get 3 points. And I'm stupid for saying it, and I know I'm stupid for saying it, but for some reason, after feeling miserable yesterday and Monday night, I back him. I want these boys to get some points, and I think we can do it. So I'm going to say we go.
12 points I've gone for.
12 points. Chat, put in the comments how many points from 18 you think you can get. I'm going to tell you now the points I think we can get. 3. Oh God, yeah. Actually,
I've gone win against Crystal Palace. I'm going with the confidence. Win against Crystal Palace. Win against Wolves. Lose against Villa. Beat West Ham. Beat Bournemouth. Lose to Newcastle.
I'm going to go. Oh God, I'm going to go 10 points.
10.
I'm going to go Palace win, West Ham win, Wolves win. What's that? 6.
3, 6, 9.
I'm going to go Bournemouth win. Fuck it, why not? Let's just do it for the lols here. Villa, I think we lose, and Newcastle, I think we draw on Boxing Day.
So you've gone third. That's 13.
Have I? 3, 6, 9.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
Yeah, I have. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm cancelling that. I'm cancelling that. Let me get back in my proper head here. 3, 6, 9. I'll go 11 points. I'll go 11 points.
2 draws somewhere.
2. So yeah, I'm going to go Palace win, West Ham win, Wolves win, Bournemouth draw, Villa lose, draw against Newcastle.
Okay.
Ben says 14 points.
14. Oof.
Like that. We've got a good record against Villa. Don't forget that. We've got a good record against Villa, and I'm putting us as a bloody loss.
It's just because it's away. It's just because it's away. Hey, I know the Newcastle game's at home, but I still. You just never know what's going to turn up with Newcastle.
No. Well, I mean, it proves, doesn't it? Beat City, go and lose to Marseille. Back in brigade, that lad will get a haircut for Christmas. I think that's all. I don't think that lad wants his haircut ever. He's making so much money from that. Dorgu first, second, would say third, but don't think he had good free touches at all. We seem to do better with possession-based teams and do counter-attacking, but if they give us the ball and play low block, we are knackered, says Steve-O. Couldn't agree more with that. We will beat Villa, Newcastle, and Palace, then lose twice to Wolves, says Anthony. Oh, God, we beat the banter club of the Premier League for that. Players like Xerxes Mainu struggling because of lack of game time. 1 game a week is disastrous, says Chappie. I agree with that comment, by the way. And draw with Bournemouth and Newcastle. Beat the rest, says Ben. Oh, God, that is. I was going to remove you there, Kev. Hang on, let me remove me. That's incredible. That's an incredible statement. Love that. We got to have some confidence. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. There will be no show tomorrow night because something very, 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 very important is happening tomorrow. Well, it's happening at 1:00 in the morning. Stranger Things is being released at 1:00 in the morning, and as you can see behind me. And in fact, as you can see on my arm, I've got Stranger Things tattoo. I will be getting home from work. I will be turning my socials off so I don't get any bloody spoilers. And I will be watching the 4 episodes back to back. Mrs. Robinson's agreed it. I've got the permission slip, and I will be probably blubbering like a baby because I think there's going to be some shocks in that. But yeah, Kev, we will be back Friday, won't we? You'll be back on Friday.
Oh.
Did you see we made it onto a reactions video, by the way?
No, did we?
Oh, we've landed. I'm telling you, we've made it big time here.
Which one?
We've made. I'll send you the link in a minute. You know, goal reactions. Gav's highlights. It's called. I think. Yeah, we're on there. Funnily enough, guess who we follow?
Who do we? Oh, I mean on the reactions. It's not Goldbridge, is it?
Of course, it's Goldbridge. My worst dreams. My worst.
It'll just be you streaming it. It won't be me.
I was very diplomatic, actually. I was very diplomatic. Very diplomatic. If you haven't checked it out, guys, go and have a look at his video. He did ask for permission as well. No show. Not watch Stranger Things. Oh my God, Steve-O. If you love 80s music and you love, can you see it? If you love the Goonies, Stranger Things is for you. Stranger Things is the Goonies for adults. Stranger Things tattoo, that's mad, but good on you. I've actually got a worse tattoo than that. Wahaha. I've got the name Tim on my backside. Tim. Do you want to know the story, Kev?
Tim on your backside.
Tim. I've got the name Tim on my backside.
Sorry, I'm into that video. Go on. What's the story with Tim on your backside?
Magaluf. Full day on the beers.
I think you might have told me this. It sounds very familiar. Go on.
Me and Tim, Tim and I, absolutely wellied. I said, "Oh, you know what we should do? We're best mates. Let's go and get our names tattooed on each other's arses."
Yeah, I think you have told me that. Yeah.
We go to the tattoo parlor. I get his name on my bum. He goes, "Get out, mate. I ain't doing that." And off he went.
No, you haven't told me that. No, you showed me the one. Was it a lemon you've got on your arm or something?
No, I've got a lemon there. That was another bloody drunken
that's the
night.
one you were telling us on Saturday.
Timney Enchanter says, "Well, haha." I don't speak to him anymore. That's the worst thing as well. Don't even fucking speak to him. It is on Netflix, chappy. Give it a watch. I honestly, if you've got Netflix, give it a bloody watch. It's one of the best series ever. I'll check out the Blu-rays later, says Steve-O. Oh, Blu-rays. That's a blast from the past. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining us. As I say, Wingbacks are the priority. Have a think about that. If you're watching this back on replay, put your comments in below. But that's it from me, Dan United. Kev United, where can they find you?
Kev77, and this is the full studio you can see because you've gone back into this widescreen mode, which is very unlike you to be in this mode. You like to go into the tiny little box mode normally.
It's because I can't see me bloody arms when I do this, when I put it in that short mode. I'm going to have to do something with it. I'm going to amend that slightly.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'm trying to work, as I said to you before we started, trying to work out how to not be absolutely shattered and still making videos when I get in from work because it's a lot looking at screens all day, as you know, Dan. It's a lot looking at screens all day because you work in front of a computer as well. So it's hard when you're, and I'll do a lot of talking because I'm speaking to patients all day. So I just like silence when I come in, and I'm then wanting to keep up the. But you see, if you don't do it, the same with your channel, the algorithm just kicks you right in the bum hole if you don't keep up your consistency. So yeah, I'm just trying to work it out. I'll be back for my live stream on Saturday as always. But yeah, over here on Kev77. Christmas songs coming now. Christmas songs coming in as well now.
As well, Steve-O said, Kev, you're doing the singing on Saturday.
You're damn right I am, Steve.
Nascendoma.
You can do that.
I need to have my debut on your channel.
I thought you were going to say, "Well, you're coming to the play with me tomorrow." That was a very special thing that you were going to announce.
Oh yeah, mate. Stranger Things. Honestly,
there you go. That's going to be perfect. Plough shuts at 12. We can have an MSD back to the houses, a minimum staggering distance back down the road. And now I've worked out the proper way to walk.
Mate, it goes like this, and I have no shame in saying this. It goes, Mrs. Robinson. Actually, sorry, Mrs. Robinson, Jasper, and Bo. Stranger Things. Like that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And watch it alone for that scene. One of the greatest scenes in a TV program ever. Joe, good to see you. I hope you're well. You can fix that.
I'll get back into it again. It'll come to me. I'm trying to venture past things that were from my past that I struggle to do now. I started watching Gogglebox again, so there we go.
Ben says, Dan, you need to get Kev tattooed on the other arse cheek. I could play a little joke on that as well, couldn't I? I could say there were two lovers because they both shall never meet. Dan, can you sing, buddy? Maybe a duet with Kev.
Dan can sing. He's going to make his debut on the channel. He will.
On my birthday, we went and we had a sing song and we sang "Take That" and
smashed it.
Chills.
We smashed it.
I've watched the video. It
is on video. It was recorded.
It was on video.
Photographer.
Surely we must. Anyway, look. Anyway, chat. We will see you on Friday with the preview for the game at the weekend. Make sure you have a fantastic night. Thank you very much for stopping by. Dan United, Kev United, Man United, Stranger fucking Things. Come on!